calling from a 717 area code. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Oh, hi. This is Daddy from TA.
What's on your mind?
So I don't know if you heard, this came out a few months ago, but Kelsey Grammar is trying to reboot Frasier, which, honest to God, in the era of Steven Pinker and Jordan Peterson, is going to be great. I genuinely cannot wait to see that, because you're just going to see Frasier become a dark enlightenment podcaster, and it's just an increasing estrangement between himself and him interviewing people on race. And
wait, did he go fash, Kelsey Grammar?
And his family, where his family just hates him constantly for, he'll come in and talk about how women suck all the time because he can't get a date. I cannot wait.
I've never even seen Frasier, but this reboot sounds amazing.
I'm very excited at this.
Well, for one, Kelsey Grammar is one of the more hard right people in Hollywood, and it's also, and I mean the entire thing of the show is just constantly revolving around Frasier screwing up in his relationships and just being a total misogynist. So the bridge is there, and he's already into weird psychoanalysis stuff, so he could totally become a Jordan Peterson person and a dark enlightenment podcaster. It's going to be so
I'd love to
amazing.
see Jordan Peterson guest star on the episode.
Sold.
Oh my God.
Whatever you do, don't drink apple juice. It'll ruin you. Did you hear about that?
No.
He was on Rogan, and he literally, because he and his daughter, I guess, eat 100% meat diet or something.
Oh, it's totally paleo.
Totally, not even paleo, because I think in paleo you still eat some vegetables. They have some type of very not good for your colon diet.
All right, look, man, I appreciate the call.
And he said that,
let you go.
And he's talking about how he needs to eat like this or everything. And he said, I had a glass of apple juice and I could not sleep for a month. And Rogan's just like, a month?
I mean, juice is basically just sugar water.
No, juice is not good for you. But he said literally he couldn't sleep for 1 month. You
25
would die.
days, he said.
25 days.
And Rogan's like, what?
And Rogan was like, none? And he's like, what does that look like? He goes, I'll tell you what it looks like. You lay in your bed, you lay in terror for 8 hours a night. Let me just say, I think we can very definitively establish, I don't think Jordan Peterson is not a huckster.
Jordan Peterson has gone 25 days without sleep.
Let's just play this again.
All right, here it is. If Jordan Peterson goes 25 days without sleep, I think that explains a lot about Jordan Peterson.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
One of the things that both Michaela and I noticed was that when we restricted our diet and then ate something we weren't supposed to, the reaction to eating what we weren't supposed to was absolutely catastrophic.
What did you do? What did you switch to? Or what did you eat, rather?
Well, the worst response, I think we're allergic to, whatever the hell this is, having an inflammatory response to something called sulfites. And we had some apple cider that had sulfites in it, and that was really not good. I was done for a month. That was the first time I talked to Sam Harris.
You were done for a month?
Oh, yeah. It took me out for a month. It was awful.
Really?
Yeah. So I would say,
so this is right before this whole truth conversation with Sam Harris that got stuck in the mud. During.
So I think the day I talked to Sam was the worst day of my life. Not because of talking to Sam, but it was
just physical.
Oh, Jesus, I was so dead. But I didn't want to not do it. Because
apple cider, what was it doing?
Sulfites in it.
What was it doing to you?
Oh, it produced an overwhelming sense of impending doom. And I seriously mean overwhelming. There's no way I could have lived like that if that would have lasted for... See, Michaela knew by that point that it would probably only last a month. And I was like,
a month?
Yeah,
from
a month.
Fucking cider.
Oh, I didn't sleep that month. I didn't sleep for 25 days. I didn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep at all for 25 days.
How is that possible?
I'll tell you how it's possible. You lay in bed, frozen in something approximating terror for 8 hours, and then you get up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Not
and
good.
This is from fucking cider. From cider.
That's what we thought, yeah.
That's what we thought.
Wow. Did he just admit that apples are his kryptonite? Dude,
yeah, actually,
suddenly I'm feeling Sam's very equipped to defeat him now.
Yeah, now here's a little case for you, courtesy of the majority
report. A week
report.
ago, I had freshly pressed cider. And I've got news for you. Sleeping like a baby.
Any comic book graphic artists out there want to mock up Sam with some like apple picking equipment or something as a superhero?
That's right.
On the next episode, will the Majority Report crew get the sulfates to the mad psychoanalyst? Stay tuned, citizens. Or will he do his lobsters mean woman can't code speech? Will they get the apples to him in time so he lays in bed in terror?
We're going to move our HQ to the middle of an orchard.
That's right. We're surrounded like instead of like the fortress of solitude, it's just like a fortress of apple. Like we have a giant apple, and we dig out of it, and we inhabit the core.
A moat of fermented apple juice.
Michaela, be careful.
Eat this
They have juice.
We gotta eat an extra T-bone before we storm this fortress.
The jerky. We didn't call them Jews. We said they have juice.
Juice with juice. Worst of both worlds.
Oh, dear.
Juice with juice.
He's got cider. Oh, dear. Sam, cider. Oh, my God.
Cancel the Stockholm speech.
Call back.
We've got to get back to Canada and eat 3 days of steak.
All right.
Or we're doomed.
We got a couple of more items.